there, YouTube, it's Xbox King here.
And the Doombringer.
And we're back for another video. Haven't put up a lot of videos lately. Computer going all Derposaurus Rex when I try playing recording games. So I'm just kind of stuck to videos now until I can get myself a desktop.
Today we're going to be doing 5 darkest Disney secrets that will blow your mind.
So let's just get started.
Wrong one.
Oh.
Few of us don't associate some of our brightest childhood memories with the magical world of Disney. In this enchanted realm, anything was possible. Animals came alive, fairy godmothers existed, and good characters always got their well-deserved happy ending. Disney allowed us to indulge in some innocent fantasy, and for that, we love it. However, is the magical kingdom really as innocent as it appears? Let's begin. Number 5. The real Pocahontas. We remember Pocahontas as a kind-hearted Native American princess who introduces John Smith to the wonders of nature and saves him from execution. In fact, Pocahontas is based on a real character, and her story a lot darker than Disney's romanticized portrayal. First of all, the real Pocahontas was a girl of 11, whereas John Smith was 28. She really did save...
So basically,
The hell?
forced upon rape. Good job, Disney. You covered it all up. All upon her back.
him from execution, but soon after was captured and held hostage for 1 year as ransom for some English prisoners. She was released upon her agreement to marry John Rolfe, a European who arranged for her Christian baptism as Rebecca. 2 years later, Rolfe brought his new wife to England to use as a propaganda campaign to promote good relations between England and the Native Americans. Most tragically, the real Pocahontas never returned to her native Virginia, as she fell gravely ill before the journey and died at the tender age of 21. Number 4. The Lion King
I've heard
and
about this
Hamlet.
one.
The Lion King is perhaps the most loved Disney film of all time. Who could ever think of comparing it to Shakespeare's super dark, bloody tragedy Hamlet? You'd be shocked, but the similarities are eerily many. Firstly, both stories concern royal families. Also, the central heroes, Hamlet and Simba, are the sons of murdered fathers. Can you already guess the next ones? They both have evil uncles that are likely suspects for the murders of their fathers. In Hamlet's case, this is Claudius, in Simba's, Scar. Both princes also experience ghostly apparitions of their fathers, and both must battle their uncles. To top it all off, they both have a couple of loyal friends and a love interest. Who can deny the plot similarities now? Number 3. The Dark Origins of Sleeping Beauty. It's difficult to deny that the story of Sleeping Beauty, despite being stunningly beautiful, was always a little haunting. Remember that eerie soundtrack? Either way, in the Disney version, the Princess Aurora is put to sleep by pricking her finger on a spindle
Why
and is
would you want to
romantically
touch the
reawakened by the
sharpest
kiss
part
of
of
a
a
handsome
spindle?
prince. They ride away together
Seriously.
and live
It's like me trying to high-five the tip of a machete. Does machetes have tips?
Yeah.
Or the moving part of a chainsaw.
The chain.
Yeah. Well, while it's moving.
a life of love and happiness. However, there was also an original Sleeping Beauty tale where things were nowhere near as pretty. In fact, they were downright gruesome. The original princess was permanently asleep due to a prophecy and was not sweetly kissed, but raped by a king who saw her sleeping. He impregnates her, and while still asleep, she becomes a mother to 2 children, one of whom sucks her finger, removing the flax that prevented her from waking up. So she wakes up to an entirely new life, to say the least. Number 2. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. It is true that misfortune follows the disfigured yet lovable Quasimodo even in the Disney version of the story. However, the film was based on Victor Hugo's novel of the same title, and there, events unfolded in a much darker manner. In the film, Quasimodo accepts that Esmeralda doesn't love him romantically, although he is obviously upset by this, but in the book, he betrays her and she is hanged in a public square as a result. Feeling guilty and desperate, Quasimodo kills Frollo, then embraces Esmeralda's corpse and doesn't leave her until he himself dies of starvation. Their bodies are only separated after 18 months. call it dark romance. Number 1,
That's creepy.
Pinocchio. Admittedly, this one was always a little creepy. Remember the scene with all the abandoned donkeys standing in the moonlight? It's enough to make you shudder. Could the origins of Pinocchio be even more disturbing?
Probably.
In fact, the animated film as made by Disney was inspired by a 19th century newspaper called The Adventures of Pinocchio. There are quite a few differences between the two. The talking cricket, for example, has a much less significant role in the original story. In fact, Pinocchio, in a moment of fury, crushes him with the blow of the hammer. However, karma follows him thereafter, and eventually his feet get burned off. Lesson learned? And there, you have 5 darkest Disney secrets that'll blow your mind.
Interesting.
Your childhood is probably dead now.
You're welcome.
Again, that was 5 darkest Disney secrets that will blow your mind.
Quite literally.
I didn't know about that Sleeping Beauty part, though.
Yeah.
A lot of those other ones I knew. That was by Top 5's Finest. I'll put a link to the original video down in the description. And if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe. It boosts my ego to make more videos that strangely you guys like. From the Baka King, I do me, you do you. Stay being awesome.
Good night, everybody.